Hey folks out there in YouTube land, Facebook land, internet land. It's Shane Spiel, and I try to promise one new video every day, and today has been a crazy day. I don't have a new lesson for you. Basically, I'm sitting here in my basement just chilling out. It's been crazy. If you're a member of my email list, you'll know that I've been um, taking a portion of the Stubby Slide profits and sending them to the ministry in Liberia, Africa, that got Wesseh, the gas can, the guy that played the homemade guitar made from a gas can. Well, there's a ministry there that actually helped him get an apartment. And we actually were able to pay for last year, and now we've gotten him back in the apartment again this year. 6 months have been paid, and another 6 months have been raised. But that's not why I'm out of it today. It's I spent the morning at a thrift shop because I was talking to Pastor George over in Liberia, and I said, I was going to send him a little more money through Western Union to help out the ministry. He's trying to build a school for the kids. And I said, are you having a Christmas party for the kids? Because last year he had asked me for money or he asked me to send him candy for the kids, and I was unable to do it in time. So this year I said, are you doing anything for the kids? He said, our kids basically, they need clothes. They need used clothes. So I put it out on my email list that I was going to get clothes for these kids, and somebody sent me $500 to help out. So I went to the thrift store today, and I expected to spend about $300 or $400 in clothes so that I could spend the rest of the money raised to ship it to Liberia. While I'm filling up the cart in the thrift shop, by the way, the thrift shop I went to is Salvation Army Thrift Shop in York, Pennsylvania. They're awesome. But as I'm shopping there, filling up my cart with dresses for the girls and pants and shirts for the boys, I met a guy there who was from Sierra Leone, Africa, which is the country next to Liberia. And we were talking. I told him I was sending these to Liberia. I said, next thing I got to do is figure out how to ship them there. So he starts telling me, first of all, you want to put everything in a barrel. That's how we ship everything over there. He goes, second of all, let me give you my phone number because let's see if we can't help you get things shipped over there. So my mind is blown. Basically, I'm seeing God work in mysterious and crazy ways. So I take my cart. There was 2 carts of clothes. I took them to the counter, and I fully expected to pay. It was half price day. So I picked all the clothes that were half price, and I still expected to pay $300-400. They charged me $80 for everything. Basically like 25 and 50 cents per item. Because once they found out they were going to Africa, they cut the cost of everything. So I've got a barrel's worth of clothes in my van right now. I'm waiting to hear from the gentleman from Sierra Leone to see if he has any idea on how to get this shipped to Liberia, because Liberia is a rough country. It's one of the poorest nations in the world because they suffered a civil war just, a decade back, maybe more, I don't know. Liberia is in rough shape, and so we're trying to do that, and needless to say, I'm in the midst of trying to figure out how to get clothes to Africa for kids in time for Christmas. Maybe you know how to ship clothes in a barrel from Pennsylvania to Liberia. You have to use DHL. But if you've ever done it, maybe you comment. I apologize. I just don't have the mindset for a lesson right now. If you're wondering what I'm playing, I've been having fun with this. This is the Musicvox Space Ranger XL. They just came out with this, and I'm proud to say I actually had a tiny, tiny part in its design and development. I've in years past I helped Musicvox do their marketing, and I was over at Musicvox, the owner of Musicvox, Matt Eichen. I was over at his house several years ago, and he showed me two or three bases he had in his basement that were made by an overseas factory. And he goes, "Look, they messed these bodies up." He said, "They're bigger than a usual Musicvox Space Ranger body." He goes, "They got the dimensions wrong." And I looked at it and I said, "It's incredible. It looks like a big old Gretsch hollow body." I said, "This would be fantastic for a regular guitar you put in F hole." And a couple years later, he surprised me and he actually took my idea and did it. It's musicvox.com, and it's actually their 20th anniversary model. So this is what I've been playing here in my basement. It's nice and big, and it makes me feel like John Lee Hooker. I mean, it just sits perfectly on there, and the crazy lower horn just fits on your lap. But yeah, that's my little shout out to Musicvox. It's what I've been playing with in my basement when I need a break from cigar box guitars. Okay, this is not one of those videos that's going to stay up on my YouTube. I'll probably leave this up for a couple days. But thanks for watching on YouTube. I'm going to post this on Facebook as well, just to say hi. Thanks to everybody that bought from Stubby Slide. You can still buy from Stubby Slide. I'm taking 10% of every gross sale and sending it to Liberia. It's going to help Wesseh out. It's going to help the ministry out. And it's just something that needs to happen. StubbySlide.com is where the stuff is. Alright, my name's Shane. Thanks for watching. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to give you guys a lesson. I'll talk to you soon.